AI was meant to replace developers. Then reality set in. For a while, it sounded inevitable. Headlines promised a future where artificial intelligence would write code end to end, quietly pushing human developers aside. But once AI met the messy, unpredictable reality of real-world software, that promise began to crack. What followed wasn't a takeover, it was a reality check. Where AI shines and where it stumbles. There's no denying AI's strengths. It can plan, write, test, and even deploy applications with impressive speed. Give it a clearly defined task in a controlled environment, and it often delivers solid results. The trouble begins when things get complicated. Production software is rarely simple. Large applications span hundreds of thousands of lines of code across tightly connected files. In these environments, AI tools frequently lose their footing. When asked to refactor a feature that touches multiple parts of a system, they can miss dependencies, introduce inconsistencies, or unintentionally break existing functionality. The result is code that looks fine in isolation, but fails in practice. The context problem. No one can ignore real-world codebases are built over years, sometimes decades. They carry history, assumptions, and design decisions that aren't always obvious on the surface. AI struggles here because it can't fully see the entire system at once. Limited context means changes made in one area don't always align with the rest of the code. Studies have shown that AI-written code often leads to significantly more rework, fixes, rollbacks, and corrections than code written by experienced developers. In some cases, these mistakes have even opened the door to security issues, causing real problems in live systems. Sure, why understanding requirements still matters. Ask any seasoned developer, and they'll tell you, the first request is never the whole story. Clients often describe what they want at a high level, leaving out constraints, edge cases, and unstated expectations. Human developers know how to read between the lines. They ask follow-up questions, challenge assumptions, and uncover hidden requirements before they become costly mistakes. AI, on the other hand, takes requests at face value. Without the ability to probe deeper or sense ambiguity, it can build exactly what was asked for, and still miss what was actually needed. That gap often leads to misunderstandings, rewrites, and frustration on both sides. Code is about decisions, not just syntax writing. Software isn't just about making things work. Every line of code reflects a decision: performance versus readability, speed versus scalability, short-term wins versus long-term stability. These trade-offs require judgment. Developers constantly weigh business goals, team skills, maintenance costs, and deadlines. AI can suggest technically valid solutions, but it doesn't truly grasp the broader consequences. It can't fully account for how a choice will affect future development, team collaboration, or the health of the system months down the line. AI's real role, a powerful assistant. This doesn't mean AI is falling short across the board, far from it. Used wisely, AI is a powerful productivity tool. It excels at repetitive tasks, boilerplate code, quick experiments, and surface-level problem-solving. Developers who use AI effectively often move faster, freeing up time to focus on design, architecture, and complex problem-solving. Reports consistently show noticeable productivity gains for developers who integrate AI into their workflow. Crucially, these gains don't come from replacing humans, but from amplifying what they already do well. The future of developer. Work developer jobs aren't disappearing. They're evolving. As AI accelerates development, companies are building more software, not less. That creates demand for developers who can think holistically, people who understand systems, business needs, and long-term consequences. The most valuable developers moving forward won't be defined by how quickly they write syntax. They'll stand out for their ability to solve complex problems, design resilient systems, and guide AI tools effectively. Those who learn to work with AI rather than fear it will find themselves more in demand than ever. In the end, AI didn't replace developers. It revealed just how much of software development was never about typing code in the first place.